Okay, I want to continue with where we left off. The last lesson was always start with Colossians 3 and 17. And whatsoever I do in word or deed, do all by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. So all that we say and do is going to be in the name of the anointed Savior, Mashiach Yahushua. And we give thanks to the Most High Yahweh, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob for everything. He's worthy to be praised for everything. For he is the power of powers of powers. Our power, Yahweh, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. It don't change. It's from the beginning to the end. He still is the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Look at Psalms 94 and 17. Can I be heard okay? Come on. Psalms 94 and 17. See, unless the Most High had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. You understand? He said, unless the Most High had been his help, his soul would have remained in silence, man. You know? And that silence was the silence of death. If the Most High hadn't been his help, say, man, I'd be dead. See, the Most High is our help for everything that we deal with in life, period. That's why we give him thanks for everything. He's worthy to be praised for everything. Unless the Most High had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. It's almost been put to death. When I said my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Most High, held me up. You hear that? So when I said my foot slippeth, when I'm about to slip, I'm about to fall, the love of the Most High that he had for Jacob held him up, sustaining him, like he is many of us today. You gotta resist temptation. Look at Isaiah 33. You gotta resist temptation, being tempted. We went through a lot of scriptures last night. You know what I'll do, we're going to cover a lot today. Isaiah 33 and 15. He that walketh righteously, keeping the laws of the Most High, having faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, and speaketh uprightly, concerned about their salvation, concerned about what's right from wrong in the eyes of the Most High. He that despises the gain of oppressors, that shaketh his hands from holding of bribes, not taking bribes. You can't be bribed or won over by somebody trying to bribe you, to take you away from your salvation, because you know what's right from wrong. And that's what it says. He that walketh righteously. To walk righteously, you got to know what's right according to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. You're speaking uprightly. You're speaking the truth, the laws of the Most High. You're speaking what you have learned in your conversations, regardless of how they want to be right or wrong. Your conversation is supposed to be what's right, not what's wrong. You're supposed to despise the gain of oppressions. You know, look at all that have been gotten by free labor, free slave labor. That shaketh his hands from holding of bribes. Nobody can just pay you off. That stoppeth his ears from hearing of blood. Those that shed innocent blood. And shutteth his eyes from seeing evil. Shut your eyes from seeing evil. Man, you know they going to deal with evil, you ain't around that. You know they dealing with something that's contrary to the law, that's evil. See? He shall dwell on high. His place of defense shall be the munitions of rocks. Bread shall be given him. His water shall be sure. See? That's a reward. For what? Rejecting the temptation. They coming at you with this evil. You know it's not right. So you're going to do it anyway just for gain. Yeah, the Most High, He reign on the just and the unjust. But you as the unjust, knowing you're going to get beat more so than you look at the ones that's doing the wickedness, because you should know better. As the call of the children of Israel. See, thine eyes shall see the king and his beauty. They shall behold the land that is very far off. You hear that? You're going to see a Mashiach Yahushua. And eventually see the Most High. The beauty of beauties. You see? If you follow what's right. So we're going to see the land afar off. New Jerusalem coming down from the fourth dimension. Gonna see it. It says, look what it says. It said, thine heart, your mind shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counteth the towers? Thou shalt not see a fierce people, a people of a deeper speech than thou canst perceive or understand, or a stammering tongue that thou canst not understand. It's going to be glorious, man, beyond our imagination. But like you say, it's not going to be just the way they try and perceive it or try and bring it forth in the churches and so forth. That's why you got to know these scriptures. Look. Verse 20. Look upon Zion, the city of our solemnities. Thine eyes shall see Jerusalem, a quiet habitation, a tabernacle that shall not be taken down. Not one of the stakes thereof shall ever be removed. That's salvation. That's in the kingdom. You know to say, not one stake thereof shall ever be removed, neither shall any of the cords thereof be broken. But there the glorious Most High will be unto us a place of broad rivers and streams, wherein shall go no galley with oars, neither shall gallant ship pass thereby. Ain't gonna be no boats, no ships, for the Most High is our judge. The Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua is our lawgiver, the Most High is our king. He will save us. See? Look at verse 13. It say, hear ye that are far off. We far off from our homeland of Israel. What I have done. And ye that are near, acknowledge my might. Acknowledge the strength of the Most High. The power of the Most High. The sinners in Zion are afraid. Sinners in our nation will be afraid. Fearfulness have surprised the hypocrites. See? Fearfulness have surprised the hypocrites. These hypocrites are who? Those that don't believe in the Most High's laws. Who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire? Huh? Which one are you going to be able to dwell with the devouring fire? Both sides consuming fire. Fire from his waist up, fire from his waist down. Who among us going to dwell with the devouring fire? Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings? Those where the worms never die and the fires never quench. Continually. He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despiseth the gain of oppression, that shaketh his hands from holding the bribes, that stoppeth his ears from hearing of blood, and shutteth his eyes from seeing evil, he shall dwell on high. See? But you that don't do this, you're going to be low. You're going to be right there where it says in verse 14, the sinners of Zion are afraid, fearfulness have surprised the hypocrites. See? That's why I say when you look at fear of the Most High, people think you don't have to fear the Most High. You don't have to be afraid of Him. What do you think He's saying right here? Over and over again, the Most High bring it. Fear is to be afraid. That's why I say the sinners in Zion, that's what the 12 tribes of Israel, are afraid. Fearfulness have surprised the hypocrites. You call them sinners, they're hypocrites because they're not following what they're supposed to do. Who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire? Which one of these sinners gonna dwell among the devouring fire? When the things happen, the temptation comes, you didn't let it tempt you, seduce you into doing what's wrong. Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings? That means burning forever and ever and ever. Who gonna do that? The sinners. That's why he said in Amos 9 and 10, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say that evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. He just said what he gonna do. He's gonna burn their butts up, everlasting fire, the lake of fire. That's why you be tempted. You gotta resist. You gotta resist the temptation, because there's a reward. There's a reward for resistance and not having to deal with what you think is right according to this world. This world set up to send you straight to hell. You better recognize James 1 and 12. The book of James 1 and 12. Blessed the man that endureth temptation. Hear that? Say, blessed the man that endureth temptation. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. That's everlasting life, which the Most High, while Mashiach shall have promised to them that love Him. Now, He promised to them that love Him. What's love? What is love? Go to 2 John. Next chapter is over. 2 John 6. Change Bibles. 2 John 6. See, the promise is them that love Him. What's love? Second John 6. And this is love, that we walk after His commandments. This is the commandment that, as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it. Heard this from the beginning. 1 John 5 and 3. So this is the love of the Most High. This is who the promise was given to. That we keep His commandments, which is His laws. And His commandments are not grievous. St. John 14:15. St. John 14 and 15. So no matter how you try and get around it, you're not going to get around it. You have to do what's right according to the Most High and being obedient to Him. Isaiah 14, 15. That's what the Mashiach Yahushua said. If you love me, keep my commandments. Keep my laws. So when people say they have the Holy Spirit and they say they're not under the law, He said, and I will pray the Father, verse 16, and He shall give you another comforter, that He may abide with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth it not Him not, neither knoweth Him. But ye know Him, for He dwelleth with you and shall be in you. So if you don't really keep the commandments of the Most High, then how you have the Holy Spirit? When He just said, if you love me, keep my commandments, I will pray the Father, I will pray to the Most High to send the Comforter, the Spirit of truth. St. John 15, 10. If you keep this is Mashiach Yahushua speaking, people. It says, if you keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I kept my Father's commandments, even as Mashiach Yahushua kept the Most High's commandments, and abide in His love. So, because we Mashiach Him. So He's given us the way now to follow the truth, which is the laws of the Most High. It's going to lead to everlasting life. So the formula is all the same. It's not going to change. You got to resist temptation, being tempted. Let's go to some of our patriots that resisted. Look at Joseph. Go to Genesis, the 39th chapter. Genesis, the 39th chapter, just to show you how, when we was talking last night concerning these seducing spirits. Look at what happened to our brother Joseph. Go to Genesis 39. And, you know, Joseph was set up. Potiphar had pretty much, you know, through the Pharaoh, set Joseph up. He was pretty much right under the Pharaoh. And look how he was tempted, being seduced. And did he give into the seduction, or did he reject the seduction? Just a moment. Okay, so let's look at this. Go to Genesis 39 and 7. It says, and it came to pass after these things that his master's wife cast her eyes upon Joseph, and she said, lie with me, have sex with me. That's that temptation. See? She looked at him and said, oh, you look pretty nice. Oh, man. Lie with me. That means have sex with me. Commit adultery with me. But he refused, see? But he refused and said unto his master's wife, behold, thy master wotteth not what is with me in the house, and he hath committed all that he hath to my hand. So he done committed everything to me. There was none greater in this house than I. See, like I say, he's right under him. There ain't nobody greater than Joseph. Neither hath he kept back anything from me, but thee. See, he kept nothing back from me but his wife, but you, because thou art his wife. How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against the Most High? See? You see how he thought about what's right in the eyes of the Most High? Look at Proverbs 6 and 29. Proverbs 6:29. He's thinking about, and that's how you have to do. If you don't, then you cancel out the Most High. You can look at it any way you want to, but if you don't think about him, how's he gonna think about you when the time comes that you're gonna be crying to him? He's gonna mock you and laugh at you. That's what's gonna happen. Proverbs 6:29. So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever touches her shall not be innocent. See? Verse 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. See? A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, can't pay him nothing. Neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. So it don't matter what you give him, he's going to still remember you laid with his wife. That's the way it is. It's like that? Yeah, that's the way it is. Straight up. It's like people talking about you're not under the law. They married, you say, oh, that mean I can sleep with your husband? Women saying that, and men say I can sleep with your wife. See? So, going back to Genesis 39. Genesis 39, verse 10. And it came to pass, as she spake to Joseph day by day, that he hearkened not unto her to lie by her or to be with her. See, day by day she's messing with her, just like Satan was messing with Mashiach Yahushua, trying to tempt him. Day by day. 40 days. Day by day as he coming, she's seeing him. Trying to get him to lie with her. Trying to seduce him. Tempting him. Verse 10, and it came to pass as she spake to Joseph day by day, and he hearkened not unto her to lie by her, or to be with her. And it came to pass about this time that Joseph went into the house to do his business, and there was none of the men of the house there within. So he's by himself. No man is around. And she caught him by his garment, saying, lie with me. And he left his garment in her hand and fled. He ran away from her and got him out. Got away from her. But she had his garment in her hand. And it came to pass when she saw that he had left his garment in her hand, and was fled for, that she called unto the men of her house, and spake unto them, saying, see, he hath brought in an Hebrew unto us to mock us. He came in unto me to lie with me, and I cried with a loud voice. She crying rape. That's what she did. So he tried to rape me, when every day she was trying to get him to lie with her. See, that's why the Most High told us in Deuteronomy 7:3. That's why he told us this. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. These other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel. Why? For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods, other idols, other beliefs, other philosophies, and so forth, other religions, other idols. so will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. See? So this what happened. That's why Joseph, what did he do? First thing he did was what? Thought about what's right according to the law. Knowing that he would be going against the Most High. And here she is. When she grabbed his garment, she gonna cry rape. Sound familiar? It came to pass, when he heard that, I lifted up my voice and cried that he left his garment with me and fled and got him out. She lying. See? That's why the Most High gave his laws to Israel and these other nations. They're not dealing with the laws of the Most High because it tells you in Exodus 20 and 16, thou shalt not bear false witness, Exodus 20 and 16. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. That's a lie. See? That's why you're not supposed to give it to these other nations, because they're not dealing with the laws of the Most High. Remember, they say they ain't under the law. All the gods of the nations are idols. So they're going to deal with whatever is wrong on the other side. For now. But everybody, all of them should be coming in to learn how to be right in the eyes of the Most High. Because you see what's happening here. Going back to Genesis 39, 16. And she laid up his garment by her until his power, his master, came home. And she spake unto him according to these words, saying, the Hebrew servant which thou hast brought unto us came in unto me to mock me. And it came to pass, as I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled out. And it came to pass, when his master heard the words of his wife, which she spake unto him, saying, after this matter did thy servant do servant to me, that his wrath was kindled. He got angry because she's telling him that your Hebrew servant you brought in this house tried to rape me. And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were bound, and he was there in the prison. But the Most High was with Joseph, and showed him mercy, and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison. The keeper of the prison committed to Joseph's hand all the prisoners that were in the prison. And whatsoever they did there, he was the doer of it. See? The Most High intervened. The keeper of the prison looked not to anything that was under his hand, because the Most High was with him. And that which he did, the Most High made it to prosper. Everything he did, the Most High made it to prosper. So, and you know, Joseph was raised up to be right under the Pharaoh. And when the brethren came to Egypt, when it was a famine, he was right there. And then once the Pharaoh died, we as the Israelites, under Joseph, started to rule for at least 4 dynasties. That's when Egypt was powerful and great. But you see how he resisted temptation. Look at Numbers 22 and 7. Let's give you examples of those that resisted. Numbers 22 and 7. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hand. And they came unto Balaam and spake unto him the words of Balak. And he said unto them, lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as the Most High shall speak unto me. And the princes of Moab abode with Balaam. And the Most High came unto Balaam and said, What men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto the Most High, Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, have sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, which covered the face of the earth. I mean, we were innumerable, 600,000 men and our women and children. Come now, curse me them. Peradventure, or perhaps I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. So he's asking to curse us. And the Most High said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them. Thou shalt not curse the people, but they are blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the princes of Balak, Get you into your land, for the Most High refuses to give me leave to go with you. And the princes of Moab rose up, and they went unto Balak and said, Balaam refuses to come with us. And Balak sent yet another, and Balak sent yet again princes more and more honorable than they. Sending them to him, try and convince him. They came to Balaam and said to him, Thus say Balak, son of Zippor, let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me. For I will promote thee under very high honor. Here go the tempt, here go the bribe, or so forth. For I will promote thee under very high honor. Most High told him what he got to do. Here come man trying to intervene against what the Most High said. For I will promote thee unto very high honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people, curse this people. And Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, If Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, listen, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Most High, my power, to do less or more. Hear that? That's giving it up to the Most High. He said, well, he give him his whole house full of silver and gold. So I could do nothing but what the Most High, my power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to do less or more. Now therefore I pray you, tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what the Most High will say unto me more. The Most High came unto Balak that at night, and said unto him, now he sent a messenger now, and this ain't the Most High. Remember, and don't forget, it is from the Most High, but it's not the Most High himself, because it says in John 1:18. John, the first chapter, the 18th verse. No man has seen the Most High at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared him. See? So it's that order. The Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, the Spirit of the Most High. So, going back to Numbers 22 and 20, it said, and the Most High came unto Balaam at night, and said unto him, if the men come to call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. And Balaam rose up in the morning, and saddled his ass, and went with the princes of Moab. The Most High's anger was kindled at me because he went. And the angel of the Most High stood in the way for an adversary against him. Hear this? So now you see who it is that's talking to him. The angel of the Most High. The Most High's anger was kindled against because he went. And the angel of the Most High stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Most High standing in the way. So you see, animals have a way of sensory that we don't have. He saw him standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, a big sword in his hand, ready to kill him. And the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass, hitting the ass, to turn her into the way, to make her go the way he wanted to go. But the angel of the Most High stood in the path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side, a wall on this side, a wall on that side, the angel in the middle, standing there with his sword drawn. And when the ass saw the angel of the Most High, she thrust herself onto the wall. She pushed herself into the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall. And he smote her again. He hit her again because he pushing his foot against the wall and getting to stop. She's seeing the angel of the Most High with his sword ready to come down on him. And the angel of the Most High went further and stood in a narrow place where there was no way to turn, either to the right hand or the left. And when the ass saw the angel of the Most High, she fell down under Balaam. And Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. The Most High opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, what have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? So he had made the ass speak. And Balaam said unto the ass, because thou hast mocked me, I would there were a sword in mine hand, but now would I kill thee. So you mocked me. Maybe she done pushed up against the wall. And the ass said unto Balaam, am not I thine ass, upon which thou hast ridden, ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wrought to do so unto thee? And he said, nay, no. Have I ever done this to you before? So you've been riding me all this time? I've never done this to you. He said, no. Then the Most High opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Most High standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. See? Most High have means to be able to open our eyes to see things that normally we can't see, because Mashiach made things visible and invisible. The angel had to be invisible. Initially it was invisible, so the Most High opened up Balaam's eyes to see the angel hold this sword ready to come down on him. And the angel of the Most High said unto him, wherefore hast thou smitten thine ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. So you rolling the wrong way. And the ass saw me and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now also I have slain thee and saved her alive. See, the angel told him, see, I'd have killed you, and I would have saved that ass that you riding on. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Most High, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stood up in the way against me. Now therefore, if it displease thee, I will get me back again. The angel of the Most High said unto Balaam, go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. And you see, when you understand how the angel speaking for the Most High, he always sent a messenger. Angels are messengers of the Most High, just like men are angels. So men are considered angels also. When you look at the word angel, or spirit, rakah, you see. And when Balak heard that Balaam was come, he went out to meet him unto a city of Moab, which is in the border of Arnon, which is in the utmost coast. And Moab represents indigenous Chinese. And Balak said unto Balaam, did I not earnestly send unto thee to call thee? Wherefore camest thou not unto me? Am I not able indeed to promote thee to honor? That bribe. Remember that bribe? He tried to bribe her. And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am coming to thee. Have I now any power at all to say anything? The word that the Most High putteth in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went with Balak. And they came unto Jazer. And Balak offered oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam and to the princes that were with him. It came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam and brought him up into the high places of Baal, that thence he might see the utmost part of the people. Balak and Balaam said, this is chapter 23, and Balaam said unto Balak, Build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had spoken, and Balaam offered on every altar a bullock and a ram. And Balaam said unto Balak, Stand by thy burnt offering, and I will go. Peradventure, perhaps the Most High will come to meet me, and whatsoever he showeth me, I will tell thee. And he went to an high place. The Most High met Balaam, and he said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, and I have offered upon every altar a bullock and a ram, sacrifice. And the Most High put a word in Balaam's mouth, and said, Return unto Balak, and thus shalt thou speak. And he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt sacrifice, he and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, Balak, the king of Moab, hath brought me from Aram, out of the mountains of the east, saying, Come, curse me, Jacob, and come, defy Israel. How shall I curse whom the Most High has not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Most High have not defiled? For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob, and the number of the 4th part of Israel? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his. And Balak said unto Balaam, What hast thou done unto me? I took thee to curse mine enemies, and behold, thou hast blessed them altogether. Let them know, I'm not cursing the Most High's anointed people. And he answered and said, Must I not take heed to speak that which the Most High hath put in my mouth? And Balak said unto him, Come, I pray thee, with me unto another place, from whence thou mayest see them. Thou shalt see but the utmost part of them, and shalt not see them all, and curse me them from thence. So you see, he's trying to curse us. But the Most High was with us as his chosen people. And that's why when you read Nehemiah, the book of Nehemiah 13, so they caught up in the judgment of the Most High. Who says this? Try to curse us there, they did this also. Nehemiah 13:1. On that day, they read in the book of Moses, which is in the law, in the audience of the people. And therein was found written that the Ammonite, those indigenous Japanese, and the Moabite, indigenous Chinese, should not come into the congregation of the Most High forever. See? Because they met not the children of Israel with bread and with water, but hired Balaam against them, see? That he should curse them. Howbeit our power, the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, turned the curse into a blessing. See? Now it came to pass when they had heard the law, that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude, all the other people that was not Israelites. Separated them from us. So that's why they're not going to be able to come to the congregation forever, it says, because of what they've done. Look at King David, 1 Samuel 26. 1 Samuel 26. Temptation, y'all. First Samuel, the 26th chapter. We're going to look at we're going to look at 1 Samuel 26 and 5. And it reads, And David arose and came to the place where Saul had pitched. And David beheld the place where Saul lay, and Abner the son of Ner, the captain of his host. And Saul lay in the trench, and the people pitched round about him. Then answered David and said to Ahimelech the Hittite, and to Abishai the son of Zeruiah, brother to Joab, saying, Who will go down with me to Saul to the camp? And Abishai said, I will go down with thee. So David and Abishai came to the people by night, and behold, Saul lay sleeping within the trench, and his spear stuck in the ground at the bolster. But Abner and the people lay round about him. So he's sleeping. Then said Abijah to David, Most High hath delivered thine enemy into thine hand this day. Now therefore let me smite him, let me kill him. Because Saul was after David. He was jealous of David. He was after David. David was going to be king. Next. Then said Abijah to David, verse 8, The Most High hath delivered thine enemy into thine hand this day. Now therefore let me smite him, I pray thee, with the spear even to the earth at once, and I will not smite him the second time. So I'm going to kill him the first time I hit him. David said to Abishai, Destroy him not, for who can stretch forth his hand against the Most High's anointed and be guiltless? So who can stretch forth their hand of the Most High's anointed? Talking about Saul, first king that we had, the very first king. Who can stretch forth their hand against Saul and be innocent? He could have did it himself. But listen, be guiltless. David said furthermore, As the Most High liveth, the Most High shall smite him. For his day shall come to die, or he shall descend into battle and perish. Most High forbid that I should stretch forth my hand against the Most High's anointed. But I pray thee, take thou now the spear that is at his bolster, and the cruse of water, and let us go. So take a spear, cruse of water, and let us go. So don't touch the Most High's anointed. The Most High anointed him to be king. So David took the spear and the cruse of water from Saul's bolster, and they got them away. They left. No man saw it, nor knew it, neither awake. But they were all asleep, because a deep sleep from the Most High was falling upon them. Most High had them sleeping, deep sleep. Then David went over to the other side and stood on the top of a hill afar off, a great space being between them. And David cried to the people, and to Abner, the son of Ner, saying, Answerest thou not, Abner? Then Abner answered and said, Who art thou that crieth to the king? Who is it that's crying to the king? And David said to Abner, Art not thou a valiant man? And who is like to thee in Israel? Valiant man, mighty warrior. Wherefore then hast thou not kept my master the king? But there came one of the people in to destroy the king, thy power, thy master. So one of the people came and destroyed the king. Talk about King Saul, to kill him. This thing is not good that thou hast done. As the Most High liveth, ye are worthy to die, because ye have not kept your master, the Most High's anointed. And now see where the king's spear is, and the cruse of water that was at his bolster. See? So look, I got the spear and I got the cruse of water that was right by him. He could have killed him. And Saul knew David's voice and said, Is this thy voice, my son David? And David said, It is my voice, my master, O king. And he said, Wherefore does my master thus pursue after his servant? For what have I done? Or what evil is in mine hand? So what have I done? So what evil have I done that I deserve to be chased down and killed? Now therefore I pray thee, let my master the king hear the words of his servant. If the Most High have stirred thee up against me, let him accept an offering. But if they be the children of men, cursed be they before the Most High. But they have driven me out this day from abiding in the heritage of the Most High, saying, Go, serve other gods. Now therefore, let not my blood fall to the earth before the face of the Most High, for the king of Israel is come out to seek a flea, as when one doth hunt a partridge in the mountains. Then said Saul, look at David, say, hey, I'm just like a flea compared to you. Sounds very humble to me. So then said Saul, I have sinned, return, my son David, for I will no more do thee harm, because my soul was precious in thine eyes this day. Behold, I have played the fool, and have erred exceedingly. David answered and said, Behold the king's spear, and let one of the young men come over and fetch it. So I got your spear. Let one of your men come over and fetch it. The Most High render to every man his righteousness and his faithfulness, for the Most High